This is how nasty Meghan is. Once she was caught by Victoria Beckham abusing her generosity of, borrowing one or two dresses. And then she just escalated to 4. And it wasn't that she borrowed, she expected to keep them. Once the friendship went sour, Meghan, in true Meghan style, is that I am going to trash you. I'm going to destroy you when things don't work out. So she started putting out these articles. Meghan Markle reveals the one reason why you won't see her wearing a Victoria Beckham dress. The 37-year-old previously says she won't wear dresses designed by Victoria Beckham. This was published on November 12, 2018, after the fallout. Rumor has it that Victoria Beckham and Meghan Markle have been firm BFFs ever since the Duchess moved to the UK last year ahead of her engagement to Prince Harry. In the months that followed, the royal decided to wear a cream jumper by the British designer for her official engagement photos with her bow and recycled the chic knit for her first official joint visit in Northern Ireland, right? But of course, Meghan Markle, we know, I'm about to get into why. She's no longer wearing Victoria Beckham's clothes. The pair are even said to have bonded over their mutual love of beauty, and Victoria was one of a handful of A-list celebrities invited to the royal big day in May. However, Markle once revealed that despite her love of the designer's brand, it's highly unlikely you'll see her wearing one of her dresses. In an unearthed interview with Glamour during her time working on television show Suits, the former actress admitted, "What I'm starting to learn is even though things look amazing on the hanger, it doesn't mean they're going to look amazing on me." Right? Yes, because she doesn't know how to dress for herself. She gets stuff that are too short. I wear a lot of Burberry on this show, and I want to wear a lot of Prabal Gurung because Rachel's whole aesthetic is someone who comes from money and has a real classic design sensibility. It's really modern because she's still young. At 30, how old was she? Like 33, 34? That's not young. I mean, she makes it sound like as though she was a teenager when she was on the show. I don't have the long torso to support that silhouette. Opening up about her personal style, the now pregnant star added, "On a normal day, I'd love a shift dress with flags and a little crop jacket." No, she has horrible style. Okay, I'm not very tall, so when I wear short skirt, I've got to be really conscious. Yet she still wears them. I like longer dresses, but my legs come up to my ears, and I'm not very tall. Meghan claims that she has long legs like the model she is. No, she doesn't have long legs. She has chicken legs. Chicken legs don't have long legs. They just have skinny, awful legs. Her legs are not long. Her torso is short. She has no butt, no breast, wide waist. But she could still find a dress that fits her nicely. But of course, she wears clothes that are 2 sizes short or 4 sizes too big, so yes, according to Meghan, she has the longest legs on earth. Okay. She wore Tom Ford, yet this woman wore quite a bunch of dresses from Victoria Beckham without Victoria Beckham's authorization. She literally stole the dresses. Just so you know, this is a Victoria Beckham dress that she wore while she was still in Suits. The problem with Meghan Markle is not the designer's fault that she doesn't know how to dress nor picks the right style for her body, because she has no class and no class, no style. Okay, so this is the kind of woman Meghan Markle is. Victoria Beckham caught her stealing 4 dresses, because that's what really happened. When she took 4 dresses and didn't give them back and didn't pay for them, that's called stealing. And then when Victoria Beckham confronted her with this, wow. Hello, beautiful people. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you still subscribed. Thanks for the super chats and the PayPal donation, guys. And please buy a raffle ticket. It closes tomorrow. So all your support is appreciated. It is for a good cause. So don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Yes, beautiful people. So what does Meghan do when she's confronted with a crime that she's committed? She trashes them, plays the victim, and makes sure that on her way out, or not even on her way out, makes sure that the reputation of the other person that she has wronged is destroyed. So she continues abusing, defaming. I mean, here she came and she invented that rumor that Victoria was the one leaking the information. Victoria Beckham and David Beckham have been friends with the royal family for a long time. And like Shalon Lester said, until Meghan Markle joined them, nobody knew anything that was going on about it. And the Beckhams are really famous. They don't need to leak stuff. In fact, they're very private. You don't hear stuff about them unless, you know, they get caught somewhere. But they're not in the habit of calling paps. I mean, they do their shows and do this, you know, but they don't need to call the paps because unlike Harry and Meghan Markle, they're actually followed by the press. So, and they are famous. Meghan Markle is the D-list nobody. So what did Meghan Markle start doing when Victoria Beckham confronted her about or asked for payment for the dresses? Meghan acted angry, shocked, and said and thought in her head that Victoria Beckham should be giving her dresses for free because she doesn't understand what Victoria Beckham understands. In spite of the fact that Meghan Markle falsely claims to have graduated from international relations, which it doesn't exist. But anyways, that lie aside, Victoria Beckham understood very well that the palace, the royals, do not accept freebies, that they buy their stuff. So when Victoria Beckham sent the invoice to Meghan Markle to pay for the clothes, Meghan Markle was completely outraged. And her response to that is, I'm gonna start leaking stuff to the press saying that Victoria Beckham is the one who's leaking stuff about me to create animosity between Harry and David Beckham, who had been not very best of friends, but had been very, very, very well acquainted. They got along great. David Beckham got along great with the entire royal family until Meghan came along. And then suddenly it was Victoria Beckham who was leaking stories that she was best friends with Meghan Markle and stories about Meghan Markle. Because, yeah, that's how important Meghan Markle thinks she is. If anything, Victoria Beckham is very discreet. And that's what the fallout really was about the fact that Meghan Markle stole dresses because she never returned them and she never paid for them. I don't know if King Charles Prince Charles paid for it eventually, but Meghan Markle certainly didn't. And on top of that, started spraying nasty rumors. And then, of course, not content with creating friction between Harry and David Beckham and their entire families, she still went along and tried to trash Victoria Beckham's brand by saying that she couldn't wear the clothes because, you know, not everybody can wear Victoria Beckham's clothes, which is insane. Because the clothes fit if you tailor them correctly, and if you buy clothes to her body. That horrible red tomato dress that she went to in New York, that's being featured on Netflix, that horrible green cape thing. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, remember that light blue dress when they did the Mexic thing, that they had that famous shot of umbrella, that they hired these photographers that they're coming here? That was a Victoria Beckham dress. And it looked good on her, in spite of the fact that it was too small, because she didn't want to wear the right size. But that's not Victoria Beckham's fault. That was one of the dresses. The other one was a white dress with like chains or something along that she wore when she was pregnant. Another one was a nice black dress that she wore for an engagement, which was actually quite lovely. And another one, I mean, she wore quite a lot of stuff. And as we saw, she wore stuff from Victoria Beckham when she was in Suits. So, except that she bought it back then. So can you imagine? This woman was angry that she didn't get the clothes for free, because she's so used to she's, she is such a parasite that she doesn't understand. I mean, and she false. I mean, we know it's false. We know it's false, but let's pretend for a moment that she did indeed graduate from international studies. She would know. This is why she failed that exam. The exam about her not being able to work for the government, because she would know that there's a cap. You cannot accept any gifts above $100. You have to report. And they cannot accept, because then it lends itself to bribery, something Joe Biden should have learned. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so she's outraged that Victoria Beckham is not kissing her white ass. Yeah, it's white ass. Her ass is white. Her white ass. And doesn't understand that Victoria Beckham could lose potential customers in the royal family, or sour her relationship with the royal family, because she knows that royals are not supposed to be accepting freebies from anybody. They can get discounts, but they have to pay for their clothes. So it is incredible that Meghan Markle, this is typical Meghan Markle MO. You go, you befriend, you try to suck as much as you can out of this person, suck them dry until they can't suck them anymore. There's nothing left. So Victoria Beckham kindly lent her a dress, and what did she do? She got 4. And then when she was asked to pay for it, outraged. How dare they? And then when Victoria insisted on being paid, she trashed her. And that idiot of Harry went along with it. You're going to see this on the Netflix documentary that's dropping for the Beckhams, I think it's called, or Beckham or something like that, for David Beckham, where Victoria Beckham will talk about a friend that took 4 dresses without her authorization and then said lies about her. That's Meghan Markle. It is incredible. And when I think about it, she's a thief, she's a fraud, she commits perjury, she's a bully, she's abusive. I mean, that thing with the kids, it's beyond the pale. But what do you guys think? Why do you think that this woman gets away with so much? Victoria Beckham should just come out and say, I told Meghan Markle this and this and that. People don't want to call her out. This is why we have Kevin Costner. In spite of the fact that he claims he didn't want to do it. If Kevin Costner didn't want to do it, he wouldn't have done it. But he did it. He allowed his event to become a Meghan Markle D-list event. Victoria Beckham did not accuse her of stealing because she didn't want to upset the royal family, with whom she had very good relationships, because of this D-lister. Look at how much chaos this woman is allowed, and listen to the words I'm saying, is allowed to create, because nobody calls her out and nobody puts a stop to it. And yes, they did go see Eugenie, because Eugenie is still very good friends with her. She was friends with her prior to meeting Harry, along with Sarah Ferguson, who's a fat old liar who said that she didn't know Meghan Markle until the day of the wedding. That's BS. Okay? So, yes, what do you guys think? I don't understand why Victoria Beckham just doesn't come out and simply call her by the name, instead of just, it's a friend who took 4 dresses and, basically didn't pay back, and I think that the royal family had to pay for it. Charles had to pay for it, because somebody is always bailing her out. First it was her father, then Trevor Engelson, then Corey Vitello, now Harry, and all these other men, because that's what people do. They bail her out all the time. Meghan Markle, as again, is a thief, a liar, a fraud. I don't believe she carried those children at all for 1 second. Yet she's allowed to have those kids in the line of succession. But it's really interesting what's about to come in the Beckhams documentary right now. Just pay attention to all of that and go take a look. But how nasty of Meghan Markle, that she thinks everybody should give her everything for free. Look at the monstrosity of clothes she wears. And they're all high end. They're all very expensive. And they all look good on somebody else. Just not her. Because she doesn't have any style. She doesn't have anybody. And she doesn't have long legs, by the way, guys. She has short legs, short, skinny legs, just like a chicken. She has no butt, no torso, wide, no waist. No boobs. She truly is, SpongeBob. Square, what was it called? Bob SpongeBob? I don't know about SpongeBob. Please let me know the name. But I mean, what do you guys think? Please let me know, because this is incredible and embarrassing.